Roma, 4 changes from that 6-2 defeat. Antonio Mirante, Pedro Rodriguez, Gianluca Mancini and Bruno Perez all get starts. Manchester United will expect to complete the formalities and book their place in the Europa League final as they take a 6-2 advantage to play Roma. It's been a very strange week for Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's side. It was a fantastic victory they got last Thursday, but then the events of Sunday, where their game against Liverpool was postponed due to a fan invasion of the old pitch. They'll be hoping to do their talking on the field this evening. They make 3 changes from that Roma game. Mason Roma, 4 changes from that 6-2 defeat. Antonio Mirante, Pedro Rodriguez, Gianluca Mancini and Bruno Perez all get starts. Manchester United will expect to complete the formalities and book their place in the Europa League final as they take a 6-2 advantage to play Roma. It's been a very strange week for Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's side. It was a fantastic victory they got last Thursday, but then the events of Sunday, where their game against Liverpool was postponed due to a fan invasion of the Old Trafford pitch. They'll be hoping to do their talking on the field this evening. They make 3 changes from that Roma game. Mason Greenwood comes into the attack while there are rare starts for Eric Bailly and Donny van de Beek, with Victor Lindelof, Scott McTominay and Marcus Rashford dropping to the bench. As for Roma,
the second leg of this
from that 6-2 defeat, Antonio Mirante,
and it's gone out of play. Goal kick coming up. Well, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang is a striker who knows how to stamp his authority on any football match. Safe to say the defenders will be keeping close tabs on him, Lee.
Well, Derek, that back line are going to have to be on their game today. This lad is a real pain in the neck for defenders. Total concentration is needed. Take your eye.
Their game against Liverpool was postponed due to a fan invasion of the Old Trafford pitch. They'll be hoping to do their talking on the field this evening. They make 3 changes from that Roma game. Mason Greenwood comes into the attack while there are rare starts for Eric Bailly and Donny van de Beek, with Victor Lindelof, Scott McTominay and Marcus Rashford dropping to the bench. As for Roma, 4 changes from that 6-2 defeat. Antonio Mirante, Pedro Rodriguez, Gianluca Mancini and Bruno Perez all get starts. Manchester United will expect to complete the formalities and book their place in the Europa League final as they take a 6-2 advantage to play Roma. It's been a very strange week for Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's side. It was a fantastic victory they got last Thursday, but then the events of Sunday, where their game against Liverpool was postponed due to a fan invasion of the Old Trafford pitch. They'll be hoping to do their talking on the field this evening. They make 3 changes from that Roma game. Mason Greenwood comes into the attack while there are rare starts for Eric Bailly and Donny van de Beek, with Victor Lindelof, Scott McTominay and Marcus Rashford dropping to the bench. As for Roma, 4 changes from that 6-2 defeat. Antonio Mirante, Pedro Rodriguez, Gianluca Mancini and Bruno Perez all get starts. Manchester United will expect to complete the formalities and book their place in the Europa League final as they take a 6-2 advantage to play Roma. It's been a very strange week for Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's side. It was a fantastic victory they got last Thursday, but then the events of Sunday, where their game against Liverpool was postponed due to a fan invasion of the Old Trafford pitch. They'll be hoping to do their talking on the field this evening. They make 3 changes from that Roma game. Mason Greenwood comes into the attack while there are rare starts for Eric Bailly and Donny van de Beek, with Victor Lindelof, Scott McTominay and Marcus Rashford dropping to the bench. As for Roma, 4 changes from that 6-2 defeat. Antonio Mirante, Pedro Rodriguez, Gianluca Mancini and Bruno Perez all get starts. Manchester United will expect to complete the formalities and book their place in the Europa League final as they take a 6-2 advantage to play Roma. It's been a very strange week for Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's side. It was a fantastic victory they got last Thursday, but then the events of Sunday, where their game against Liverpool was postponed due to a fan invasion of the Old Trafford pitch. They'll be hoping to do their talking on the field this evening. They make 3 changes from that Roma game. Mason Greenwood comes into the attack while there are rare starts for Eric Bailly and Donny van de Beek, with Victor Lindelof, Scott McTominay and Marcus Rashford dropping to the bench. As for Roma, 4 changes from that 6-2 defeat. Antonio Mirante, Pedro Rodriguez, Gianluca Mancini and Bruno Perez all get starts. Manchester United will expect to complete the formalities and book their place in the Europa League final as they take a 6-2 advantage to play Roma. It's been a very strange week for Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's side. It was a fantastic victory they got last Thursday, but then the events of Sunday, where their game against Liverpool was postponed due to a fan invasion of the Old Trafford pitch. They'll be hoping to do their talking on the field this evening. They make 3 changes from that Roma game. Mason Greenwood comes into the attack while there are rare starts for Eric Bailly and Donny van de Beek, with Victor Lindelof, Scott McTominay and Marcus Rashford dropping to the bench. As for Roma, 4 changes from that 6-2 defeat. Antonio Mirante, Pedro Rodriguez, Gianluca Mancini and Bruno Perez all get starts. Manchester United. Well, we'll just leave that there because we are underway in Rome at the Stadio Olimpico for Roma against Manchester United, the second leg of the Europa League semi-final, and it appears it's only going to be one-way traffic after a barnstorming 8-goal encounter at Old Trafford last week. 6 of those goals went to Manchester United. Despite being 2-1 down at half-time, they put on a 5-star second-half display to take what is surely an unassailable advantage to the continent. They've just got to remain professional, do their jobs, and they'll be facing either Arsenal or Villarreal in the final of the competition in a few weeks' time. And it would represent another step in progress for Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, a man who was much maligned in his early stages at Manchester United. He went on a long and beaten run initially, but then cracks started to show. But since then, he's really guided them into a decent-looking team, and with a few more arrivals, there's no reason why they can't challenge for the Premier League title and, by implication, the Champions League as well. He's given a few of his squad players who've not played too much football this season, he's given them a bit of a run out tonight, so it's an interesting lineup that he's gone with. From Roma's point of view, they lost 3 players to injury in that first leg, and it's really an impossible looking task for them to try and get back and get to the final. A 4-0 win is what's required of them. You never quite know in football, so let's not rule anything out for the time being. Roma lineup as follows. They've got Antonio Mirante in goal. It's a back 4 of Rick Karsdorp, former Manchester United defender Chris Smalling, Roger Ibanez and Bruno Perez. A midfield trio of Brian Cristante, Lorenzo Pellegrini and Gianluca Mancini, with an all-former Premier League front 3 of Pedro, the former Chelsea man, Henrik Mkhitaryan, the former United and Arsenal man, and former Manchester City forward Edin Dzeko up top, a man who's provided much torment to Manchester United over the years. He did get the goal in last week's game, which helped put Roma 2-1 up, but the story went pretty south for Roma from there on in. He'll be hoping to have a majestic display this evening to try and help Roma to the near impossible. Manchester United have David De Gea in goal. He's kept his place from the side last week. It appears as though he's going to be the Europa League goalkeeper for the rest of the season, with Dean Henderson getting the Premier League games. A back 4 of Aaron Wan-Bissaka, Eric Bailly, Harry Maguire and Luke Shaw. The lesser spotted Donny van de Beek gets a rare run out in midfield, along with Bruno Fernandes and Fred, with Mason Greenwood and Paul Pogba in support of Edinson Cavani. Roma in their all-red current kit, going from right to left in the first half. They've got an early chance. The free kick is sent into the box. It's played back in, and David De Gea has made a double save, and crucial as well. Early troubles for Manchester United. Really quickly to make the save for that, but it was Bailly that gave away the initial free kick, cheaply so as well, and then the corner's just come into the back post and it's headed against the side netting by Mkhitaryan. So a good start to the game for Roma. They're under no illusions. They know they've got to get a very heavy win in order to stand any chance of going through to the final, so they can approach this game with a bit of freedom really. From Manchester United's point of view, there's always going to be that seed of doubt. It can sometimes inspire players when they do have that in their weaponry. And Paulo Fonseca, they'll be happy with the way his side have started the game. Mancini and Mkhitaryan with the 2 efforts, which caused Manchester United some problems. Their usual first choices of Victor Lindelof, Scott McTominay and Marcus Rashford have all been dropped to the bench this evening by Solskjaer, just wanting to freshen things up in that midfield. So Roma, as I mentioned, going from right to left in the first half in their all-red current kit. Manchester United are in their changed zebra strip, their white and black stripes going from left to right. It's with De Gea in goal now. De Gea pumps it forward, headed up in the air by Bruno Fernandes, just looking to try and get some space to play the ball into, but Mancini is there just to shepherd the ball out for a throw-in, which is taken by Perez, but the ball has been robbed quickly from Mancini. Here come Manchester United down this near side now. Fernandes, he looked to get the cross in early, which he does towards the back post. Cavani didn't gamble. Van der Beek was in the box as well. The keeper, second choice, Mirante, came out to claim the ball. Lopez was one of those who went off injured in that first game. He looked as though he tweaked his shoulder, maybe dislocated it. And they've got a thin bench to reflect what happened in the last encounter. Only 9 players on that bench, where Manchester United have 12. 12 players are allowed to take the substitutes bench in these competitions. Long ball is played forward by the visitors up towards Greenwood. He's going to be doing a lot of the running up front. Edinson Cavani, who is in talks to extend his stay at Old Trafford, and I think that would be vindicated as well. He got a couple of goals in this reverse fixture last week, and he's generally been a very good acquisition on a free transfer after leaving PSG. Many successful years in the French capital. He's in his 30s now, but he's still a valuable asset. But of course, when you reach that age, running isn't the forte, so Greenwood has got to do the job of Rashford basically, as Roma come forward. Another strike is launched from the edge of the box. This time it's Pellegrini with the effort. Mancini and Pellegrini in the Roma lineup. The names, of course, of 2 former Manchester City managers. Left foot long shot, which he hit across, so it was always spinning back and away from that near post. Roma will be pleased with the start they've made to this game. Don't forget that there are 2 semi-finals, second legs in this Europa League. And the other one is much closer. Arsenal at home to Villarreal. Nicolas Pepe with a penalty got them back into the game last week after they were 2-0 down, so they need to keep Villarreal at bay. If they win the game without conceding, they'll go through and surely set up what would be an all-English final to add to the all-English final we've got in the Champions League. So a good representation of the Premier League if all 4 representatives are English. Here is Perez now down this near side, looking to run away from Wan-Bissaka, forced to play it backwards. Here is Ibanez now. Across to Chris Smalling, who had many successful years at Manchester United. Of course, we haven't mentioned, I'll break off because Roma are coming forward. Shaw got robbed, and it was Pedro that rolled the ball into the box and very nearly caught out Manchester United. Shaw just took a bit too long to make his mind up there over what to do. He was unable to capitalise on the mistake, but the corner is going to come in now. It's headed clear by Manchester United. He's knocked it forward now, and it's going to be headed out into touch over on the far side. Perez coming across and doing his defensive work as Solskjaer puts a lone figure in the Roma dugout, but I don't think there'll be any sort of stress in his makeup right now. He appears to be all at ease in this Manchester United job for the first season in a while, really. It appears as though he's not going to be touted as a a stopgap appointment, because you look out there and you think which big managers are available. Of course, when Pochettino was free, everyone was putting 2 and 2 together and thinking that he was bound to be the next man to take charge at Old Trafford, but he's since departed for PSG. There aren't too many obvious options to replace Solskjaer, if of course Manchester United thought he needed replacing, but I don't think they do at this stage. Only part of the club that does need replacing, according to the supporters, and those in particular that ransacked Old Trafford on Sunday. Some unedifying scenes, it's got to be said, but there was an aim to those that protested. They want the Glazer family out of the club after their 16-year stint in charge, where since Mr. Alex Ferguson left, they've been, in relative terms, starved of success. It does just go to show how successful he was as Manchester United manager and how good he was in order to rebuild squads. Roma play it back to Mirante. Clears it forward, but Maguire wins the header ahead of Dzeko. Cavani looking to try and challenge. He wins the ball back, fair and square as well. Referee Felix Breich not blowing up for a free kick, and Cavani will play it across now to Bruno Fernandes. Fernandes lifts it into the box. It's just gone beyond Mason Greenwood, but that's Manchester United's best attacking move of the game so far. Early stages at the Stadio Olimpico, where it's Roma 0, Manchester United 0, as you'd expect, needing to bridge a 4-goal gap. Roma are throwing everything at the Old Trafford side. They've had a couple of decent early opportunities. Gianluca Mancini had a shot when the free kick came into the area. It was a shot from very close range as the ball just bounced to him. He forced a good stop from David De Gea from the follow-up corner. It was swung in towards the back post, and Henrik Mkhitaryan headed it into the side netting. Lorenzo Pellegrini's also had an effort from distance, but this one went wide of the near post. Manchester United haven't really got going yet, not created too much, but all they need to do is stay focused and disciplined, and they'll get the job done. It's Roma 0, Manchester United 0. Roma, of course, will be the next chapter in the managerial career of Jose Mourinho. That was announced this week. Did have great success in Italy with Inter Milan, winning the league title and Champions League double back in 2010 now, before he departed for Real Madrid, the pull of La Liga, and arguably the biggest club in the world, was too much to turn down. Cavani back to Pogba, playing more of a central role this evening. Paul Pogba. Shaw plays the ball into the box, looking for Van der Beek, but it's intercepted by Karsdorp. Karsdorp back to Pedro. Played forward by Mirante. Van der Beek now. Manchester United win it back. It's Pogba. Pogba plays it through. He's looking for Greenwood, but he's just muscled off the ball by Smalling. I'm sure Chris Smalling will relish the prospect of a reunion with Mourinho. Didn't figure too much when he was in charge at Old Trafford. But it is a big club. It's one that needs a bit of TLC. Whether Mourinho right now in 2021 is the man to provide that, we shall wait and see, but it's an interesting appointment, and of course, as it always is with Mourinho, a lot of eyes will be on him. Mkhitaryan looking to backheel it to Dzeko. It's one back on the edge of the area, another shot comes in from distance, but it's the same result, it's off target. This time Pedro is the man who unleashed it. Trying to build through the centre are Roma. Looking to put pressure on Manchester United. That's what they did there. Pedro taking the ball off Pogba. Opened his body out to go for the curly. You could see what he wanted to do. He got far too much on it. Got it all wrong. It draws applause from Paulo Fonseca. Down the other end, Cavani has just fouled Roger Ibanez. It really was a stunning game back at Old Trafford last Thursday. Manchester United became the first side to score 6 goals in the semi-final of a major European competition since way back in May 1964, so 57 years ago now. Real Madrid beat FC Zurich 6-0 in the second leg of the European Cup. And they've got previous form as well of scoring heavily against Roma. They got 7 back in the Champions League in 2007. The year that they won the league title after a 3-year drought, which was the longest in the reign of Sir Alex Ferguson in the Premier League. De Gea sweeps it out now to Luke Shaw. Maguire. Shaw. Good work that from Van der Beek to play the ball back to him. And Roma concede a free kick. Shaw, I think, is asking the referee, should that be a booking? The referee, Felix Breich, as I mentioned, the experienced German official. He's the man with the whistle tonight. And following this game will come a very intense period of football for Manchester United, made so by the fact that the Liverpool game has had to be rearranged. So they're going to be playing tonight, and then on Monday, Thursday and Saturday, I believe, it's going to be difficult for them, partly of their own fans' volition. That's why I'm sure the Manchester United players will have been as keen as possible to get the game going, because they know that they're going to be feeling the effects following the conclusion of next week. Cavani just caught offside there. Ball was played through to him by Bruno Fernandes. Roma get the game back going again. Pellegrini looks to touch it away from Pogba, and that's a clear foul from the Frenchman. Sticks his arm out and blocks off the run of Pellegrini after it looked as though he turned away from him. Dzeko. Karsdorp. Driven out to Pellegrini, tries to lay it back off to Dzeko. Attempting the one-touch football roller on the edge of the box, but Manchester United smart to it this time. It looks as though Van der Beek's playing quite an advanced role, leaving Pogba and Fred in midfield. Pogba playing slightly deeper, definitely more central, as I mentioned earlier. Van der Beek attacking from the left, it seems, but he's also running into the box when Manchester United try and get forward. It's been such a frustrating season for Donny van der Beek, who gets a crunching challenge from Wan-Bissaka. Really diving in on Perez. I think he did get to the ball, but it's one of those where 20, 30 years ago, Ireland wouldn't be battered at that. Nowadays, referees don't like it, and Wan-Bissaka has been shown a yellow card. So you can feel sorry for him in terms of the fact that it probably was a good challenge, but just can't afford to. Well, looking at the replay, it was a poor challenge. Didn't get to the ball. It looked as though he may have got a slight touch to it, but he definitely took the man out first and then got a slight toe end on the ball, so probably the right decision. It's that sort of player, Wan-Bissaka. He's very much an old-fashioned fullback. Improvements to be made in his attacking play, but defensively he's usually very sound. When he was at Crystal Palace, he was topping the charts for the number of tackles made and interceptions. Ibanez. Ball back to the goalkeeper. Here is Smalling now. Smalling clears. Forward now by Fred. Cavani, as he kept himself onside. Cavani's looking to lift it over the keeper, and I think he's hit the top of the crossbar. I don't know if the flag went up. The way Cavani is putting his head in his hands suggests that it didn't. He just got too much power on the ball as he went to lift it over Morante, who was in no man's land, really. And that's a chance for Manchester United to get yet another goal that make the prospect of Roma playing in the Europa League final even more remote. Dzeko given away. It's Wan-Bissaka now coming forward. Just overruns it slightly. I think Greenwood may have been in his way. It's a throw-in now for Roma. In fact, I think the decision has gone the way of Manchester United. They've been awarded a free kick, actually. Fred. Back to Maguire. You would imagine if Manchester United can get a couple of goals in this first half, you're wondering whether Ole Gunnar Solskjaer may think it's wise to make changes at the break. Perhaps bring on the likes of Alex Telles, Brandon Williams, Axel Tuanzebe, these young fringe players who've not had a great deal of football to shout about. Because I do think Solskjaer, by and large, is now aware of what his first pick is. Some differences of opinion game by game on who he plays up front, particularly the back line. It's Wan-Bissaka, Lindelof, Maguire and Shaw. I think he has settled on that. I think he's settled on Henderson as his Premier League goalkeeper. Roma coming forward now. It's Mkhitaryan, left edge of the box. Mkhitaryan plays it into the area, but combination of Wan-Bissaka and Pogba helps sweep it away. It's Greenwood coming forward now. He's only got Cavani ahead of him. Van der Beek is to his side as well. He plays it to Fred instead. Fred to Van der Beek into the Roma half. Van der Beek pointing forward, but he plays a short ball to Fred. He goes forward now to Greenwood. Bit of a lack of communication between Greenwood and Pogba, but Roma give the ball away. Pellegrini can't stretch to go and get it. Over with Luke Shaw now. Roma 0, Manchester United 0. Independent off-tube studio commentary. 22 minutes on the clock. Manchester United 6-2 up from the first leg. It's still goalless between Arsenal and Villarreal. That game much more likely, of course, to potentially go to extra time. Arsenal defeat Villarreal 2-1 on the evening, then another half an hour of football will be required there. Cavani. Over now to Shaw. Trying to win the foul off Karsdorp and isn't able to do so. Defended by Rick Karsdorp. Perez. Ibanez. Now Mancini, who's definitely playing as a quarterback style defensive midfielder. He's going into the middle of the defence when Roma are deep. Sharing that role, I believe, with Brian Cristante. It is a slightly different formation that Roma are going with. It's more of a 4-2-3-1. Cristante and Mancini will step back, but by and large they're playing as just orthodox midfielders. Forward now by Karsdorp, curls it forward, looking for Pellegrini. He's always looking to make those late runs, the Roma captain from midfield, but again, just a bit too much power on that ball from Karsdorp. Pogba forward now, headed on by Greenwood, looking to find Van der Beek, but it's going to be picked up in the midfield as it's really good defending that from Bailly. He stepped in as Roma played a quick ball forward. Had he left it, then I think Dzeko would have been able to control it and maybe get a tap in of his own. Van der Beek now. Fred. Back to Maguire. Here is Bailly. Through now to Wan-Bissaka. Can he play it down the line? He's going to run forward instead. Again, runs into traffic. Roma can come forward. will be a free kick to Roma in the centre circle. Manchester United with some defending to do. Roma 0, Manchester United 0. Midway through the first half, Manchester United still 6-2 up. They could have made it 7 if Edinson Cavani had just put a little bit less on his lobbed effort. It was played through to him by Fred. Roma giving the ball away at the back, a theme which dogged much of the first leg from their point of view. It came to Cavani. Morante committed himself. Cavani tried to lob, but he put too much on it, hit the top of the crossbar and went behind for a goal kick. Aaron Wan-Bissaka has been booked early on as well for a real crunching sliding challenge on Bruno Perez. Roma 0, Manchester United 0. Pogba coming forward now from midfield. Oh, that's a terrible pass. In fact, it might have been Bailly actually. I think it was Bailly. As a matter of fact, just seeing the space in front of him, trying to make a run forward, completely messing it up at the end. Getting a bit end-to-end this game. I don't think that's what Manchester United will want, but if Roma leave gaps at the backs, they'll take it, and there's a gap here. Cavani played into the box and forces the save from Morante. Strikes the ball straight at him. It's a great stop from the keeper, but Manchester United should be 1-0 up. No question of him being offside. He was played on by the fullback Karsdorp getting back, and Cavani should be scoring that. Really got everything behind that strike. Edinson Cavani was just unable to play either side of the goalkeeper. Corner comes in. It's now Bailly who turns and shoots. Cleared away. It comes down to Wan-Bissaka, who's the furthest man back from Manchester United's point of view. Pogba. Right to Fernandes. Pogba and Fernandes could be other contenders for early substitutions if Manchester United can extend their advantage further. I don't think Solskjaer would maybe look to disrespect Roma too early with those. Oh, it's played forward, nearly finds Van der Beek. Perez gets a crucial touch. It was just played forward and it went over Smalling's head. Didn't see the run of Van der Beek behind him, but Perez did. And he got that crucial touch to make sure he didn't get a strike at goal. He could do with a goal actually, Donny Van der Beek. Would really heighten his confidence if he was able to get on the score sheet, prove to Solskjaer, I think more than anyone, that he's a very capable player. Smalling has now gone down injured. There's a break in play as it was played out for a throw-in. He looks as though he's shaking his head, so his second reunion with Manchester United in the space of a week. It looks as though it could be coming to an early end, and another injury has been picked up. And as a matter of fact, I think there is a Roma player warming up on the touchline. There is. Merash Kumbula is about to come on. So it appears as though Smalling's race is run. Sad end potentially to Roma's season and his own season. Just having a look at the replay of that early chance that Roma had when the free kick was floated in. Mancini controlled it and just couldn't adjust in time. Smalling is trotting off the field. Is that substitution about to be made? Well, Barash Kumbulla was getting warmed up. It appears as though Ibrahima Darboe is now the man they're turning to. I'm not sure why there's been a change of heart, but it appears as though there has. So Darboe looks as though he's going to be the man to come on and replace Chris Smalling. So the Roma number 6 off the field. Replaced by the number 55. Roma 0, Manchester United 0 is the scoreline. Independent off-tube studio commentary. Nearly half an hour of the game gone. Still Arsenal 0, Villarreal 0 in the other semi-final tie. Perez. Forward to Mkhitaryan. Ibanez. Forward now down the channel. Dzeko gets there ahead of Bailly. He lays it off for Pedro. Crosses it in first time and Mkhitaryan heads it wide. The ex-Premier League triumvirate working well there. Brought down by Dzeko. A first time ball by Pedro. I don't know whether Mkhitaryan may have been offside, but it's great control by Edin Dzeko. Threatening cross from Pedro, and then there was the Armenian. Heading not his forte, and he proved that there. So much pace was put on the cross. The only thing he needed to add was direction. Unable to do so. Forward now to Pellegrini. Looks to touch it on to Edin Dzeko. And a free kick has been awarded right on the edge of the area. By understandably might feel a little off the pace during this game. Recently signed a new contract at Old Trafford, which was a surprise in some quarters given the fact that he's barely played for the last few years because of persistent injuries and the fact that he doesn't appear to be first choice anymore, and he once was. So a chance now for a good ball to be swung in. Wasn't a bad one. Maguire gets the header on. It's going to be marshalled out, I think, for a throw-in rather than a corner. Mkhitaryan wanted to take it quickly, but instead he's just going to leave it for Perez. Pellegrini. Now Perez. Into the corner flag and plays the ball off. Wan-Bissaka goes for a corner. We know that Roma can cause Manchester United problems from these set pieces. Perez launches the throw, and it's all come to absolutely nothing. Not great work from Roma. Desperate for a goal. Here's Wan-Bissaka now. Heading forward down the channel. Cavani looks to play a first-time ball back to the former Crystal Palace man, but gets way too much on it. Roma will have the throw. Ibanez. Cross now to Rick Karsdorp. Ibanez. Going across the back line, Roma. Just need to inject a bit more urgency to their play, you feel. It does seem like a near impossible task, but one goal, as I mentioned at the start of the game, will plant that seed of doubt in the Manchester United heads. Ball's played down the channel now. Maguire gets a foot on it, but not too much. Dzeko could square it. Dzeko is still going himself. Can he get the shot away? He can, but it's blocked at source. Pellegrini with the follow-up strike is saved by David De Gea, and that's a big chance for Roma to take the lead in this game. Dzeko probably should have squared it a bit earlier on. Pellegrini was always in space. I don't know where Manchester United were in terms of tracking him. Roma trying to come forward. Pellegrini is now down on the deck. Fred claiming that he's injured as well. Dzeko just muscling his way forward. It eventually bounced to Maguire, who couldn't adjust in time to clear it properly. It fell to Pellegrini. And there was David De Gea, who, by his very high standards this season, has had a poor year. So much so that he's been relegated to second choice, it seems, but he's still a very good goalkeeper. Proved capable there. Free kick comes in and it's headed towards goal. De Gea can claim it. Now it's going to be rolled out. Manchester United just need to take a bit more control of the game now. They've got it in their pockets. They don't need to do anything too reckless. They don't need to do anything too adventurous. 10 minutes to go of this first half. It's Roma 0, Manchester United 0. Manchester United leading 6-2 on aggregate. Cavani wins it downwards. Now Wan-Bissaka. Maguire forward to Van der Beek. Comes back to the Dutchman. Now short. Here is Maguire. Maguire looking to maraud forward. He's brought down by Cristante. It's going to be a Manchester United free kick. Cavani's had a couple of efforts for the visitors, but by and large, Roma have had most of the opportunities. Mancini making the contact with the header, but De Gea is there to make the save. Wan-Bissaka back now to Bailly. Pogba down the line for Cavani. Cavani just runs into a bit of a cul-de-sac. Here's the substitute, Darboe. Ibanez had to be very careful then, taking liberties in possession. And that's what happens. Manchester United have given it away, but Van der Beek went forward first time. He had 3 ahead of him, and he should have done so much better with that. Big chance for Donny van der Beek there to set up and start a counter-attack. Ibanez. Pellegrini. Back to Darboe. Forward to Cristante. Solskjaer won't mind Roma having all the possession as long as it's in their own half. They can't do much damage from there. They could coming forward. Pellegrini nearly presented the ball to Manchester United, but Darboe rescues it. Perez now running down this near left-hand side. He's got Pellegrini ahead of him. Step over from Perez. Pellegrini looking to take it in between Pogba's legs, but Fred comes and helps him out. It's played now to Pogba. Pogba with a quick shimmy to get away from the challenge. And over now to the far side for sure. Well worked by Manchester United. Oh, that's brilliant work from Fernandes. Flicks it round the corner for Fred. Fred forward now to Cavani. Can he get the goal? Yes, he can. Manchester United have taken the lead. They've extended their advantage further. 7-2 on aggregate now. And it's Cavani who's been the thorn in Roma's side for so much of this tie. He's got another goal, a sweeping finish, so much composure. It's brilliant work from Fernandes to flick the ball back to Fred. He then toe poked it forward to Cavani, kept himself onside, and Manchester United have the lead. Manchester United have taken the lead on the night. It's now 1-0 and 7-2 on aggregate, and it's Edinson Cavani with the goal. It's a brilliantly worked team goal, a counter-attack on Roma, who were coming forward. A brilliant flick round the corner by Bruno Fernandes, set Fred away, just took a few Roma players out of the game completely. Fred then rolled it forward to Cavani, who then just had to run towards goal one-on-one, and he showed so much composure, just powering it past Morante to make it Roma 0, Manchester United 1. Well, there is a VAR check, and the goal has been given. I was thinking, looking at the replay, there's no question of that being offside. It was a well-timed run, and Cavani gets his name on the score sheet yet again. Harsh on Roma perhaps, but that's the ruthless nature of football at this level. Manchester United are on their way to a Europa League final competition. They won back in 2017, back in Mourinho's first season in charge, when he was without a doubt a success that year, winning the League Cup as well. It's a team that's evolved since those days, and they're coming forward again. This man Fernandes has helped the evolution process, no question. Fred now. Greenwood on this near side. He's been quiet today, but he could be about to spark into life. Drags the shot wide though of the far post. Mason Greenwood, a couple of step overs away from Perez. Did the right thing. Tried to go for the far corner. But Roma coming forward themselves now. It's with Mkhitaryan in the box. And it was I think a mix of Bailly and De Gea that helped keep that one out. Bailly just getting across in the nick of time to make the angle awkward for Mkhitaryan. And he was ready to dive on the goal line. Had the shot got past the keeper. I don't think for one moment that under Mourinho, Roma are going to be as open and as fluent as they are this evening, particularly in the first leg. The amount of times they gave the ball away at the back. Just any team that pressed them could put them under pressure. They relentlessly stuck to their playing out from the back principles. Bailly plays that into trouble then. It came off Fred's back, but luckily for Manchester United it landed at Maguire's feet. And here is Harry Maguire, heavy touch in his own box. Bailly lets that one roll past him. Wan-Bissaka collects. Pogba. Now Fernandes. Fernandes running centrally. He's got Van der Beek ahead of him. He's got Shaw making a move on the left. Shaw pulls it back to Fernandes. Touch gets away from him, but again, it's another good example of how quick Manchester United can be on the attack, and they've won a free kick here around about 35 yards from goal. Fernandes brought down by Mancini. Bit of a cheap free kick to give away as Fernandes looked to turn Mancini, just stuck a leg out. Wasn't really too much intent there to get the ball. It's probably just within shooting range. Pogba and Fernandes both eyeing this one up. So Rashford might fancy his chances if he was on the field. Pogba standing a bit further back, so if he does go for goal, it's going to be a pile driver. Fernandes, if he goes for goal, it looks as though it's going to be a bit more delicate. Curler perhaps. I think it will be Bruno Fernandes to take this. 2 minutes to go of the first half. It is Fernandes. And the ball does its job well. Comes now to Bailly. Really good play from him. Gets it out to Wan-Bissaka on this near side. And that wasn't a bad ball either. Cavani, Van der Beek and Maguire all in the box there. Perhaps they should have done better perhaps they should have gambled a bit more. Not that they need to, of course. They're 7-2 up in the tie. Ramsey rolls it across now to Perez. Greenwood tries to challenge and he does get a toe in. Can't set him away, but good defensive work from Mason Greenwood. Player who's really come on leaps and bounds in the last 18 months or so. He's an outside bet to go to the Euros with England. Maybe those odds have shortened, particularly since it was announced that 26 players can be named in the Euro squads rather than the usual 23, accounting of course for the very tough fixture schedule that the coronavirus pandemic has brought. 20 seconds left of the opening 45, and Manchester United muster another attack and get another goal. Maguire stands a long diagonal forward, up towards Greenwood, and he played it across for Cavani, who couldn't get the telling touch to turn it goalwards. 3 minutes of additional time awarded by the fourth official. Had an injury to Chris Smalling. Substitution made, bringing on Ibrahima Darboe. We've had the goal as well, which required a bit of a VAR check. Roma play it forward now. Pedro crosses. Too much on it for Dzeko. It's going to be recovered at this near side, but the flag goes up, so Roma's attack will be halted. Very tight, that decision. It may have needed the trigonometry lines to determine whether he was on or offside. All academic now. Bailly. De Gea's crossfield ball now to Wan-Bissaka. Pogba. Long diagonal controlled instantly by Shaw. He's had a tremendous season as well. It looks as though he could be the first choice left back for England heading into the Euros. Keenly battle between he and Ben Chilwell of Chelsea. Van der Beek now in the box. Turns, plays it back to Cavani. Chance now for the strike, and it's curled just wide. Bruno Fernandes it was with the effort. Again, fabulous teamwork. Shaw to Van der Beek. He then found Cavani, who was unselfish, didn't go for goal, instead teed up Fernandes. Did everything right, but just put too much on the effort and curled it wide of the far post. Ibanez. Mancini. Roma looking to play it forward quickly, but Dzeko couldn't get there. De Gea does. Greenwood. Round the corner now by Cavani, but Fernandes was stopped in his tracks by Ibanez. Just tried to bring it inside. Ibanez smart to it. There is Pellegrini, midway inside the Roma half. He sweeps it across to the far side. Karsdorp has to sprint to keep it in play, but in doing so he takes it over the halfway line. Forward to Dzeko quickly, who's brought down. No free kick awarded. I think everyone was caught by surprise then, but the referee instead is going to blow his whistle for half-time. So Manchester United 6-2 up from the first leg. All they need to do is keep things secure and simple, and they're 1-0 up at half-time, so a job well done so far. Edinson Cavani with the goal. A great flick from Fernandes, released Fred and played it into the path of Cavani, and he kept his composure as he ran forward. But Manchester United 1-0 up. Half-time, it's Roma 0, Manchester United 0. Despite Roma having most of the best chances, it is Manchester United who are in front on the evening. It came on 38 minutes, did the goal. A wonderful round-the-corner flick from Bruno Fernandes, released Fred. He played it forward to Edinson Cavani, had loads of space to advance into, took it forward, kept his composure and hammered it past Antonio Mirante. Roma have had opportunities, but it's a forlorn hope now. Roma 0, Manchester United 1. Half-time, it's Roma 0, Manchester United 0. Despite Roma having most of the best chances, it is Manchester United who are in front on the evening. It came on 38 minutes, did the goal. A wonderful round-the-corner flick from Bruno Fernandes, released Fred. He played it forward to Edinson Cavani, had loads of space to advance into, took it forward, kept his composure and hammered it past Antonio Mirante. Roma have had opportunities, but it's a forlorn hope now. Roma 0, Manchester United 1. Half-time, it's Roma 0, Manchester United 0. Despite Roma having most of the best chances, it is Manchester United who are in front on the evening. It came on 38 minutes, did the goal. A wonderful round-the-corner flick from Bruno Fernandes, released Fred. He played it forward to Edinson Cavani, had loads of space to advance into, took it forward, kept his composure and hammered it past Antonio Mirante. Roma have had opportunities, but it's a forlorn hope now. Roma 0, Manchester United 1. Half-time, it's Roma 0, Manchester United 0. Despite Roma having most of the best chances, it is Manchester United who are in front on the evening. It came on 38 minutes, did the goal. A wonderful round-the-corner flick from Bruno Fernandes, released Fred. He played it forward to Edinson Cavani, had loads of space to advance into, took it forward, kept his composure and hammered it past Antonio Mirante. Roma have had opportunities, but it's a forlorn hope now. Roma 0, Manchester United 1. Half-time, it's Roma 0, Manchester United 0. Despite Roma having most of the best chances, it is Manchester United who are in front on the evening. It came on 38 minutes, did the goal. A wonderful round-the-corner flick from Bruno Fernandes, released Fred. He played it forward to Edinson Cavani, had loads of space to advance into, took it forward, kept his composure and hammered it past Antonio Mirante. Roma have had opportunities, but it's a forlorn hope now. Roma 0, Manchester United 1. Half-time, it's Roma 0, Manchester United 0. Despite Roma having most of the best chances, it is Manchester United who are in front on the evening. It came on 38 minutes, did the goal. A wonderful round-the-corner flick from Bruno Fernandes, released Fred. He played it forward to Edinson Cavani, had loads of space to advance into, took it forward, kept his composure and hammered it past Antonio Mirante. Roma have had opportunities, but it's a forlorn hope now. Roma 0, Manchester United 1. Half-time, it's Roma 0, Manchester United 0. Despite Roma having most of the best chances, it is Manchester United who are in front on the evening. It came on 38 minutes, did the goal. A wonderful round-the-corner flick from Bruno Fernandes, released Fred. He played it forward to Edinson Cavani, had loads of space to advance into, took it forward, kept his composure and hammered it past Antonio Mirante. Roma have had opportunities, but it's a forlorn hope now. Roma 0, Manchester United 1. Half-time, it's Roma 0, Manchester United 0. Despite Roma having most of the best chances, it is Manchester United who are in front on the evening. It came on 38 minutes, did the goal. A wonderful round-the-corner flick from Bruno Fernandes, released Fred. He played it forward to Edinson Cavani, had loads of space to advance into, took it forward, kept his composure and hammered it past Antonio Mirante. Roma have had opportunities, but it's a forlorn hope now. Roma 0, Manchester United 1. Half-time, it's Roma 0, Manchester United 0. Despite Roma having most of the best chances, it is Manchester United who are in front on the evening. It came on 38 minutes, did the goal. A wonderful round-the-corner flick from Bruno Fernandes, released Fred. He played it forward to Edinson Cavani, had loads of space to advance into, took it forward, kept his composure and hammered it past Antonio Mirante. Roma have had opportunities, but it's a forlorn hope now. Roma 0, Manchester United 1. Half-time, it's Roma 0, Manchester United 0. Despite Roma having most of the best chances, it is Manchester United who are in front on the evening. It came on 38 minutes, did the goal. A wonderful round-the-corner flick from Bruno Bruno Fernandes, released Fred. He played it forward to Edinson Cavani, had loads of space to advance into, took it forward, kept his composure and hammered it past Antonio Mirante. Roma have had opportunities, but it's a forlorn hope now. Roma 0, Manchester United 1. Half-time, it's Roma 0, Manchester United 0. Despite Roma having most of the best chances, it is Manchester United who are in front on the evening. It came on 38 minutes, did the goal. A wonderful round the corner flick from Bruno Fernandes, released Fred. He played it forward to Edinson Cavani, had loads of space to advance into, took it forward, kept his composure and hammered it past Antonio Mirante. Roma have had opportunities, but it's a forlorn hope now. Roma 0, Manchester United 1. Half-time, it's Roma 0, Manchester United 0. Despite Roma having most of the best chances, it is Manchester United who are in front on the evening. It came on 38 minutes, did the goal. A wonderful round the corner flick from Bruno Fernandes, released Fred. He played it forward to Edinson Cavani, had loads of space to advance into, took it forward, kept his composure and hammered it past Antonio Mirante. Roma have had opportunities, but it's a forlorn hope now. Roma 0, Manchester United 1. Half-time, it's Roma 0, Manchester United 0. Despite Roma having most of the best chances, it is Manchester United who are in front on the evening. It came on 38 minutes, did the goal. A wonderful round the corner flick from Bruno Fernandes, released Fred. He played it forward to Edinson Cavani, had loads of space to advance into, took it forward, kept his composure and hammered it past Antonio Mirante. Roma have had opportunities, but it's a forlorn hope now. Roma 0, Manchester United 1. Half-time, it's Roma 0, Manchester United 0. Despite Roma having most of the best chances, it is Manchester United who are in front on the evening. It came on 38 minutes, did the goal. A wonderful round the corner flick from Bruno Fernandes, released Fred. He played it forward to Edinson Cavani, had loads of space to advance into, took it forward, kept his composure and hammered it past Antonio Mirante. Roma have had opportunities, but it's a forlorn hope now. Roma 0, Manchester United 1. Half-time, it's Roma 0, Manchester United 0. Despite Roma having most of the best chances, it is Manchester United who are in front on the evening. It came on 38 minutes, did the goal. A wonderful round the corner flick from Bruno Fernandes, released Fred. He played it forward to Edinson Cavani, had loads of space to advance into, took it forward, kept his composure and hammered it past Antonio Mirante. Roma have had opportunities, but it's a forlorn hope now. Roma 0, Manchester United 1. Half-time, it's Roma 0, Manchester United 0. Despite Roma having most of the best chances, it is Manchester United who are in front on the evening. It came on 38 minutes, did the goal. A wonderful round the corner flick from Bruno Fernandes, released Fred. He played it forward to Edinson Cavani, had loads of space to advance into, took it forward, kept his composure and hammered it past Antonio Mirante. Roma have had opportunities, but it's a forlorn hope now. Roma 0, Manchester United 1. Half-time, it's Roma 0, Manchester United 0. Despite Roma having most of the best chances, it is Manchester United who are in front on the evening. It came on 38 minutes, did the goal. A wonderful round the corner flick from Bruno Fernandes, released Fred. He played it forward to Edinson Cavani, had loads of space to advance into, took it forward, kept his composure and hammered it past Antonio Mirante. Roma have had opportunities, but it's a forlorn hope now. Roma 0, Manchester United 1. Half-time, it's Roma 0, Manchester United 0. Despite Roma having most of the best chances, it is Manchester United who are in front on the evening. It came on 38 minutes, did the goal. A wonderful round the corner flick from Bruno Fernandes, released Fred. He played it forward to Edinson Cavani, had loads of space to advance into, took it forward, kept his composure and hammered it past Antonio Mirante. Roma have had opportunities, but it's a forlorn hope now. Roma 0, Manchester United 1. Half-time, it's Roma 0, Manchester United 0. Despite Roma having most of the best chances, it is Manchester United who are in front on the evening. It came on 38 minutes, did the goal. A wonderful round the corner flick from Bruno Fernandes, released Fred. He played it forward to Edinson Cavani, had loads of space to advance into, took it forward, kept his composure and hammered it past Antonio Mirante. Roma have had opportunities, but it's a forlorn hope now. Roma 0, Manchester United 1. Half-time, it's Roma 0, Manchester United 0. Despite Roma having most of the best chances, it is Manchester United who are in front on the evening. It came on 38 minutes, did the goal. A wonderful round the corner flick from Bruno Fernandes, released Fred. He played it forward to Edinson Cavani. Cavani had loads of space to advance into, took it forward, kept his composure and hammered it past Antonio Mirante. Roma have had opportunities, but it's a forlorn hope now. Roma 0, Manchester United 1. Half-time, it's Roma 0, Manchester United 0. Despite Roma having most of the best chances, it is Manchester United who are in front on the evening. It came on 38 minutes, did the goal. A wonderful round the corner flick from Bruno Fernandes, released Fred. He played it forward to Edinson Cavani, had loads of space to advance into, took it forward, kept his composure and hammered it past Antonio Mirante. Roma have had opportunities, but it's a forlorn hope now. Roma 0, Manchester United 1. Half-time, it's Roma 0, Manchester United 0. Despite Roma having most of the best chances, it is Manchester United who are in front on the evening. It came on 38 minutes, did the goal. A wonderful round the corner flick from Bruno Fernandes, released Fred. He played it forward to Edinson Cavani, had loads of space to advance into, took it forward, kept his composure and hammered it past Antonio Mirante. Roma have had opportunities, but it's a forlorn hope now. Roma 0, Manchester United 1. Half-time, it's Roma 0, Manchester United 0. Despite Roma having most of the best chances, it is Manchester United who are in front on the evening. It came on 38 minutes, did the goal. A wonderful round the corner flick from Bruno Fernandes, released Fred. He played it forward to Edinson Cavani, had loads of space to advance into, took it forward, kept his composure and hammered it past Antonio Mirante. Roma have had opportunities, but it's a forlorn hope now. Roma 0, Manchester United 1. Half-time, it's Roma 0, Manchester United 0. Despite Roma having most of the best chances, it is Manchester United who are in front on the evening. It came on 38 minutes, did the goal. A wonderful round the corner flick from Bruno Fernandes, released Fred. He played it forward to Edinson Cavani, had loads of space to advance into, took it forward, kept his composure and hammered it past Antonio Mirante. Roma have had opportunities, but it's a forlorn hope now. Roma 0, Manchester United 1. Half-time, it's Roma 0, Manchester United 0. Despite Roma having most of the best chances, it is Manchester United who are in front on the evening. It came on 38 minutes, did the goal. A wonderful round the corner flick from Bruno Fernandes, released Fred. He played it forward to Edinson Cavani, had loads of space to advance into, took it forward, kept his composure and hammered it past Antonio Mirante. Roma have had opportunities, but it's a forlorn hope now. Roma 0, Manchester United 1. Half-time, it's Roma 0, Manchester United 0. Despite Roma having most of the best chances, it is Manchester United who are in front on the evening. It came on 38 minutes, did the goal. A wonderful round the corner flick from Bruno Fernandes, released Fred. He played it forward to Edinson Cavani, had loads of space to advance into, took it forward, kept his composure and hammered it past Antonio Mirante. Roma have had opportunities, but it's a forlorn hope now. Roma 0, Manchester United 1. Half-time, it's Roma 0, Manchester United 0. Despite Roma having most of the best chances, it is Manchester United who are in front on the evening. It came on 38 minutes, did the goal. A wonderful round the corner flick from Bruno Fernandes, released Fred. He played it forward to Edinson Cavani, had loads of space to advance into, took it forward, kept his composure and hammered it past Antonio Mirante. Roma have had opportunities, but it's a forlorn hope now. Roma 0, Manchester United 1. Half-time, it's Roma 0, Manchester United 0. Despite Roma having most of the best chances, it is Manchester United who are in front on the evening. It came on 38 minutes, did the goal. A wonderful round the corner flick from Bruno Fernandes, released Fred. He played it forward to Edinson Cavani, had loads of space to advance into, took it forward, kept his composure and hammered it past Antonio Mirante. Roma have had opportunities, but it's a forlorn hope now. Roma 0, Manchester United 1. Half-time, it's Roma 0, Manchester United 0. Despite Roma having most of the best chances, it is Manchester United who are in front on the evening. It came on 38 minutes, did the goal. A wonderful round the corner flick from Bruno Fernandes, released Fred. He played it forward to Edinson Cavani, had loads of space to advance into, took it forward, kept his composure and hammered it past Antonio Mirante. Roma Roma have had opportunities, but it's a forlorn hope now. Roma 0, Manchester United 1. Half-time, it's Roma 0, Manchester United 0. Despite Roma having most of the best chances, it is Manchester United who are in front on the evening. It came on 38 minutes, did the goal. A wonderful round-the-corner flick from Bruno Fernandes, released Fred. He played it forward to Edinson Cavani, had loads of space to advance into, took it forward, kept his composure, and hammered it past Antonio Mirante. Roma have had opportunities, but it's a forlorn hope now. Roma 0, Manchester United 1. Half-time, it's Roma 0, Manchester United 0. Despite Roma having most of the best chances, it is Manchester United who are in front on the evening. It came on 38 minutes, did the goal. A wonderful round-the-corner flick from Bruno Fernandes, released Fred. He played it forward to Edinson Cavani, had loads of space to advance into, took it forward, kept his composure, and hammered it past Antonio Mirante. Roma have had opportunities, but it's a forlorn hope now. Roma 0, Manchester United 1. Half-time, it's Roma 0, Manchester United 0. Despite Roma having most of the best chances, it is Manchester United who are in front on the evening. It came... Well, we'll just leave that there because we're back for the second half of the second leg of this Europa League semi-final between Roma and Manchester United, where this game is pretty much academic given what happened at Old Trafford 7 days ago. They're now 7-2 up on aggregate, and as a result, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is feeling confident enough to make 2 changes at half-time. Both fullbacks have been altered. Wan-Bissaka and Shaw. Wan-Bissaka picked up a booking in that first half, so probably a sensible call from Solskjaer. Brandon Williams and Alex Telles have come on in their places. Otherwise, it's as you were. Manchester United in this half will be going from right to left in their zebra white and black stripe away kit. Roma in their traditional red currant home kit going from left to right. Pellegrini to whip in a free kick after a challenge was made by Donny van der Beek, and the referee Felix Bragg awarded the set piece. It's going to be out for a throw-in over on the far side. Curled in towards the edge of the box for Edin Dzeko, chests it down, the shot's going to come in and it's straight at David De Gea. And in fairness to Roma, they have made things a bit awkward for their visitors this evening, but it's just not been enough. They had to come out of the blocks so quickly to the point where you probably think they need 2 goals in the first 15-20 minutes to really try and throw things for Manchester United. They're coming forward now, Manchester United. Cavani just miscontrolled it in the box after they launched another swift counter-attack. Pogba now slips as he gets the hold of the ball in midfield. It's played forward quickly up towards Dzeko, but Bailly is there to get himself across. Which will forward into Pogba's path now, over with Williams on the far side, who's found it much more difficult to get game time this season. Brandon Williams, he played several games for the Old Trafford side last season, but with the arrival of Alex Telles, he's come through the ranks as a right-footed left-back, but I think nowadays he is seen more as Wan-Bissaka's cover, playing at right-back. Pogba gives the ball away to Darboe in midfield. One back though by Maguire. He's presented the ball straight to Bruno Perez. The 2 lineups in full. Roma have Mirante in goal. The back 4 of Karsdorp, Darboe, Ibanez and Perez. Cristante, Pellegrini and Mancini in midfield, with Pedro and Mkhitaryan in support of the lone frontman Edin Dzeko. Manchester United have David De Gea in goal. A back 4 of Williams, Bailly, Maguire and Telles. Van der Beek, Fernandes and Fred are in midfield, with Pogba, Greenwood and Cavani. Up top, it's now Roma coming forward into the box. Was that a handball by Maguire? Well, the referee has waved it away, but that one, it's a little bit dodgy from the point of view of Harry Maguire. Cross came in, it was played back, and it's a very weird one really. Maguire sticks his arm out, but he's almost back-heeled it onto his own arm in trying to clear it. It's a very awkward body position that he got himself into. Referee not interested, but I wonder if he might be summoned to his screen on the touchline. Maybe have a look at that. Well, I don't think he is. So Roma feeling that they should have had a penalty. And if they'd have scored that, it would be only the 4 more goals they'd need. A reminder that the only possible permutation for this game to go to extra time would be for Roma to win 6-2 in the 90 minutes. I think it's safe to say that's not going to happen. They try and come forward and get something of a consolation, but Perez can't get on the end of that ball that was played forward to him by Pellegrini. There is plenty to like about this Roma side, but defensively they are quite naive. They've given too much to Manchester United. They've allowed them to have joy when attacking. Here's Ibanez. All the way back to Morante. Second choice goalkeeper, remember. After Lopez picked up that shoulder injury last week. 5 minutes into the second half, still Roma 0. Manchester United 1. Edinson Cavani with the goal in the first half to further heighten Manchester United's advantage. 7-2 the scoreline. Karsdorp plays it down the channel. Pedro will keep it in. And he goes for the back post cross, and it was dealt with by Williams, heading it away behind for a corner kick, getting there ahead of Mkhitaryan. Taking no chances, and that's what he needs to do, Brandon Williams. Corner's taken short. He's going to come back though to Pellegrini, who drives it across. De Gea gets there first. Just got away from Fernandes with ease there, Lorenzo Pellegrini. He went to drill it across, but it was too close to De Gea. He was able to come out and grab hold of the ball. Throw in now for Roma, over on that far side, just where the linesman is stood. Fernandes feels as though he was pushed, and Heinzman on the slow motion replay giving him a bit of a disparaging look, just to say absolutely no chance. Pogba back to Maguire now. Feel he might come off at some point during the game. The amount of football he's squeezed in since joining from Leicester City has been quite staggering, Harry Maguire, given that he's been a fixture pretty much in the England side as well as Manchester United, so he's played a hell of a lot of football in the past couple of years. Cavani, Van der Beek gives possession to Roma. Greenwood couldn't get there. It's with Mancini instead. Forward now to Pedro, coming through the middle. Cristante now. Roma looking to build something in these wide areas. Perez down the channel. Mkhitaryan getting there ahead of Williams. Williams jockeying. Mkhitaryan pulls it back now for Pedro. Bailly steps in, and he's charged the ball onto Pedro, and that will go for a goal kick. Pedro just remonstrating with his fellow Spaniard De Gea. Those two will know each other well from international duty. Frustration continues to mount up for Roma. We've had a very difficult couple of games. Not helped, of course, by the number of injuries they had. I mentioned they had 3 against Manchester United at Old Trafford. They became the first side, actually, to make 3 substitutions in the first half of a Europa League game since 2009, which was quite the stat to read. Forward now by the visitors. Cavani caught offside. He had Van der Beek for company. Shown some good things, Donny Van der Beek. It was Cavani that was caught offside, not the Dutchman, but just on the Dutchman's performance, because it's been a dark season for Van der Beek. That's a good back heel by him to Cavani now. Van der Beek trying to step in. A free kick's awarded. Cavani just dragged down. Cini it was with the heave-ho on the Uruguayan. Played across now to Tellers on this near side. Tellers crosses it first time. Beyond everyone, Greenwood I think will keep it in play. He does just about. He's got Williams making the move ahead of him. Greenwood instead elects to use Pogba. Now Fernandes, back to Pogba. Here's Fred. Fred dispossessed, but unfairly deemed by the referee. And I think Dzeko's going to pick up a booking as well, just for bad measure. The referee went to his pocket, but the camera didn't show it explicitly. Tellers now. Maguire. Through to Tellers. Dummied by Van der Beek. Fernandes collects. Fernandes down the channel. Again for Tellers. Pulls it back for Van der Beek. Van der Beek tries to square it to Cavani after just missing the ball initially. Roma can come forward now. It's with Dzeko. Dzeko slips as Bailly goes to get the ball. I think he's a bit unfortunate there, Eric Bailly. It looked as though the pair of them had slipped into that challenge. Yeah, Dzeko trod on the ball, it seems. Meanwhile, Bailly was having his own slip. All a bit messy there between the two of them. The resulting free kick has now been taken. It's over on the far side with Perez. Darboe. Mancini. Karsdorp. Ibanez. Darboe. Through now to Mkhitaryan on the turn. Perez on the outside. Pellegrini runs ahead of him. Pellegrini going in field. Williams slides in with a challenge, but it ricochets back to Roma. Mkhitaryan's ball. Looking for Pedro at the back post, and it's nodded in at close range, and the equaliser has been found. It's Edin Dzeko with the goal now. Roma back on level terms. They're running to place the ball back on the spot for half-time. I think it's still an impossible task, but they've deserved the goal on the basis of play this evening. Roma 1, Manchester United 1. It still looks like a near impossible task, but Roma have been rewarded for their endeavour with a goal. It was crossed in by Henrik Mkhitaryan after Brandon Williams, the half-time substitute, slid in for a challenge. It ricocheted kindly back to the Armenian, who crossed it to the back post. It found Pedro, who hammered the ball back into the area. It took a bounce off the ground. It made it kind for Edin Dzeko, stood up nicely for him, and he could nod in from close range. It's Manchester United who've been pegged back. Roma 1, Manchester United 1. Well, 57 minutes on the clock. Roma have now got 33 minutes to get 4 goals. How will Manchester United respond? Will they go a bit more into their shell, or will they decide that they want to make a game of it tonight? Fred has just been shown a booking. Even if they end up going through, Solskjaer won't want his side to have lost this game. All about momentum coming to the end of the season. Poor defending in the middle. Pedro hammered it across, and then Dzeko was just stood in the middle of Maguire and Eric Bailly. There were good reactions, you've got to give him credit for that, but wasn't great defending. Cavani back into the box, but he's flagged offside for not the first time this evening. Roma do have another one. The shot, first time. I think it was Cristante that had the effort. It came from a mistake by Fred, giving the ball away on the edge of the box. Roma have turned this game around in very quick time. It's Roma 2, Manchester United 1. Well, Roma have turned this game around on the evening. They've still got to get 3 more goals, but what a strike from Brian Cristante just from the edge of the box. It came when Fred initially showed a great piece of skill to turn away from trouble, but then he had the ball taken off him. It was just played into Cristante's path. He turned and didn't even bother taking a touch. He just hammered it past David De Gea to make it Roma 2, Manchester United 1. Will there be nerves in the Manchester United ranks now? Karsdorp coming forward. Roma could have another one here. They've been denied, have they? Yes, they have. Double save by David De Gea. Does this game ever fail to surprise? Well, Manchester United are coming forward and Cavani has just completely slipped as he went to play it forward. Throwing now for Roma. I'm sure Solskjaer will be urging for calm now. Here is Karsdorp. Just how sensational a comeback would this be if Manchester United are pegged back? Roma got 2 at Old Trafford. And I think with Manchester United getting 6, I don't think anyone would think away goals were coming to play, but 3 more in half an hour, it's not insurmountable. Particularly if Solskjaer's men defend the way they have done in this second half. Here's Pogba. Cross now for Telles. Just need to take charge of this. Van der Beek. Pogba drops the shoulder and he's put his team into trouble. They're coming forward again, Roma. It's poked through. Pedro now. Pedro crosses. Oh, and it's just gone across the goal line. How was that kept out? Did that hit the post? It was Pedro across. And it went in between De Gea's legs, but the touch on it somehow stopped it from going in the back of the net. Roma have had 12 attempts on target in this game. And Manchester United are living a bit of a charmed life right now. Pellegrini, Pogba slides in to make a challenge. He does get the ball, but Roma come away with it. Perez's cross. It comes off Williams, and it will be a corner. Karsdorp's cross, this header from point-blank range, was saved by De Gea, and the follow-up from Pedro was saved as well. Vintage David De Gea is keeping this game from becoming very seriously interesting. In terms of the tie, it's an interesting game. Anyway, ridiculous how that was kept out from goal. The fact that it just looked as though it was going to trickle into back of the net past the goal line. Well, Manchester United are making another change now, and it's a very defensive-minded one. Pogba coming off, Matic coming on in his place. They have to stem the flow somehow. Don't think it's the only change they're making either. Sure, I saw Tuanzebe getting warmed up. Van der Beek wins it back on the edge of the Roma box. Backheels it now to Fernandes, who shoots, beaten away by Mirante. Well, we're focusing so much on Manchester United's defensive deficiencies. We're not focusing much on Roma's, but they're still there and they're still evident. Tellers with the throw up to Cavani. Darboe wins it back. Pedro coming forward. Charged down by his Former teammate Matic. Those two successful at Chelsea together. A couple of league titles, one under Mourinho and one under Antonio Conte, who's just won the Serie A title with Inter Milan. Williams. Bailly. Lifts it over the top now for Fred. That was Brandon Williams. Into Fernandes. Fernandes being chased down. All he can do is just lift the ball to this near side for Tellez. Back with Maguire. Matic. It's a really good ball from Nemanja Matic. Comes now to Fernandes. Fernandes plays it to Greenwood. Greenwood can slide it home, can he? Surely. No, he's put it wide. Well, he timed the run really well. Fernandes just kept his balance. I think the save was actually made by Morante, coming out and smothering it. Defenders were drawn across. I'm sure there was a touch anyway. Perez is down on the floor. And given what Roma need to do, you feel this might be a proper injury. David Santon looks like he's about to come on, the former Newcastle fullback. Player who's adept at playing on both sides. Game back underway. Mancini. Smacked forward by Cristante. Out for a throw-in, which will be taken by Williams. And I think Santon is going to replace Perez directly, so yet another injury that Roma have collected from this tie. That's 5 now. If anyone's keeping tally. Played all the way back to Morante now. We really do have a game on our hands now. It's Roma 2, Manchester United 1, midway through the second half. And David De Gea is looking back to his old brilliant self because he's kept this game from still being fairly low-key. It could have been very interesting had Roma had another couple of goals. A cross came in from Rick Karstorp on the near side. Edin Dzeko with a point-blank header, brilliantly stopped by De Gea, and then the follow-up came in from Pedro, and then just a couple of moments later a ball was played across. It hit De Gea's instep and somehow didn't go over the goal line, but Manchester United have had an opportunity themselves. Bruno Fernandes patiently waiting for the run of Mason Greenwood, who took charge of it and he just put it wide off the target. It's Roma 2, Manchester United 1. Ball chipped into the area and it's headed in by Edinson Cavani, and it's 2 apiece now. Cavani, 5 goals in 4 Europa League matches, and now Manchester United, surely there aren't going to be any more setbacks for them from here on in. It's 2 apiece, and that is an absolutely brilliant cross from Bruno Fernandes, just pulling the ball back, actually getting it pulled back by Mason Greenwood. Cavani timed his run well. Roma 2, Manchester United 2. Just as Manchester United were looking like they were on the ropes, Roma were forcing loads of opportunities, and David De Gea has had to pull off some heroics to keep the scoreline at 2-1. It's now down the other end and it's 2 apiece. It's a brilliantly weighted cross into the box by Bruno Fernandes after receiving it from Mason Greenwood. The Roma defence fell asleep. Cavani was lively to it and he headed past a helpless Morante to make it Roma 2, Manchester United 2. Sensational couple of games we've had. 12 goals on aggregate. 69 minutes into the game. Roma's hopes may just have been dashed. And all they'll want to do now is just keep the game tight. Do not afford Roma any more opportunities. Mancini. 20 minutes to go now. Roma 2, Manchester United 2. Rolled forward through the midfield. It's played back to De Gea. He thumps it forward. Roma head it on. Here is Darbo. Now Pedro. Here's the substitute Santon. Come on for Perez. Santon chips it in, chested down by Dzeko, needs to pull it back, he did, but the shot was blocked at source. All very chaotic now between Roma and Manchester United, 2 apiece on the evening, 8-4 on aggregate to the Red Devils. Down the line now for Mkhitaryan. Bailly steps in, Williams gets there as well, taking 2 of them to stop him. Bailly then clears forward. Nice touch by Fernandes. Matic onto Greenwood. Greenwood has players in space. Uses Fernandes. Tellers is making a run. Van der Beek's in the middle. Greenwood is as well. Played forward to Greenwood. He feels he was shoved out of the way by Mancini. Karsdorp's getting involved for no reason as well. Just a bit of handbags, pushing and shoving. Cavani's there as well. Cavani and Mancini properly squaring up. Why on earth was Cavani getting involved there? His side are looking so comfortable. And I get the impression they're going to be booked. And perhaps rightly so. Yep, yellow card apiece for Karsdorp and Cavani. And there can be no complaints. Marcus Rashford's about to come on. And he's going to replace Cavani. Sensible management that from Solskjaer. No chances need to be taken. And this 18-minute run out that Rashford gets isn't going to harm him too much, despite the fact a busy schedule is upcoming. And the goal was scored. Van der Beek was in an offside position, but not interfering with play. Cavani getting across and placing the header past Mirante. It's a really good goal scored. Denied the chance of a hat-trick. Free kick awarded in the middle. Dzeko just hurting his hand by the looks of things in the build up to that. Roma come forward quickly and De Gea puts it behind again. Mkhitaryan stopped this time. Narrow angle, so it was unlikely to ever beat De Gea, but the corner is still a good result. 17 minutes to go. Overhead kick comes in. Not the best, in fact it's nearly gone out for a throw-in, but Mancini will rescue it. Has to pull it back now to Karsdorp. Oh, that's really poor from him, but poor from Manchester United as well. They've given it away once more. Tellers dives in to head away the cross from Mancini. Looks as though Darbo's gone down now. Going to take some refereeing now as this game. 2, Manchester United 2. 15 minutes to go. Chipped in towards the back post and it's headed away. Nemanja Matic getting in the way in the nick of time. Corner swung in, De Gea palms it away. Roma have got another couple of changes up their sleeves. It looks as though Borja Mayoral is about to come on. Nikola Zalewski as well. Pellegrini, now Cristante, over on the far side, midway in the Manchester United half. Ball swept back across to this near side. Pedro can cross it in, and it's Dzeko that nods it over. Chances beginning to dry up now, it seems, in terms of the real quality, and time's drying up as well. They cannot afford to keep missing chances. Dzeko has been a menace. In fact, that was his last action in the game. Pedro coming off as well. I think that's a concession from Paulo Fonseca that tonight isn't going to be their night. Mancini, Ibanez, Mkhitaryan, round the corner from Cristante, smacks it forward, out into touch for a throw-in. Karsdorp couldn't get there in time. Dzeko getting the handshake from Fonseca as he's eventually made his way around the perimeter of the park. Darboe. Cristante. Now Santon. Darboe. It's played through now. Rashford, as he kept himself on side. I'm not sure he did, but nevertheless the keeper was out of his goal line very quickly. Hammered it forward. But Manchester United back in possession now. Telles. Forward quickly. And the same result. Morante out of his goal line. This time Greenwood was looking to get on the end of it. 12 minutes to go. Heading closer towards full time where it's Roma 2, Manchester United 2. And Roma, to their credit, have really made a game of this. They're going to be ruining the fact that they were so defensively lax in the first leg because they've put Manchester United under so much pressure. Edin Dzeko has been a thorn in their side from minute one. He headed another effort over the bar, this time from a Pedro cross. David De Gea has been brilliant in this second half, keeping the scoreline respectable on the evening. Changes, though, have been made, and I do think Paulo Fonseca has conceded that it's not going to be their night because Dzeko and Pedro are off, Mayoral and Zalewski on in their place. Manchester United have made 4 changes throughout this second half as well. Brandon Williams and Alex Telles came on at half-time, while Nemanja Matic and Marcus Rashford have replaced Edinson Cavani and Paul Pogba. It's Roma 2, Manchester United 2. Here's Ibanez. Mancini, now Karsdorp. Ibanez. 10 minutes to go. Roma 2, Manchester United 2. Play forward quickly, but Bailly heads on. Just to keep you updated, by the way, in the other game, it's still 0-0. So as it stands, Manchester United will be playing Villarreal in the final of the Europa League, denying the All English lineups in both major European finals. Williams. Now Maguire. Tellez. Forward ball to Rashford. It's just a bit too long. Mancini blocks him and people will ball it out. Darboe runs into trouble. Karsdorp. Cristante. Mkhitaryan. Forward now to Pellegrini. Doesn't gather that pass in the nick of time. Van der Beek now. Crossfield ball aimed for Rashford. Rashford, of course, has got the pace to get there. He's got 2 Roma players around him. Karsdorp does well. Mancini holds him off. Rashford doesn't need to charge around. They don't have to do anything wild, Manchester United. Karsdorp. Tellez back now to De Gea. Maguire just about takes that ball away from the challenge of Zalewski. Rashford. Juan Mata about to come on and be the 5th and final alteration for Manchester United with 8 minutes to go. He'll try and use his experience well. Darboe. Santon now to Cristante. He turned the game around for Roma this evening. 2 goals in the space of 3 minutes. Gave them a glimmer of an opportunity, but Edinson Cavani's header really put paid to any hopes they had of reaching the final. Mancini, that's a fantastic low-driven ball out to Santon. Santon needs to make his mind up. He puts it onto his left foot instead. It's a decent-looking cross. Oh, and it's gone past De Gea via a deflection. And Roma are now 3-2 up on the evening, and it's the substitute, Zalewski, with the goal. And Roma, in this topsy-turvy, 2-legged affair, and now back in front on the evening. Roma have got themselves back in front, and there is a degree of fortune about it. It's David Santon, the fullback, with some really good work over on the far side. He looked as though he was going to cross it on his right foot. Instead, he pulled it back onto his left. It came to the substitute, Nikola Zalewski, on the far side. He volleyed it, but it went past the goalkeeper, and I think... Has that goal been chalked off? Well, the referee did have his flag up. That matter has come on for Bruno Fernandes. It's saying 3-2 on the scoreboard, but a bit of confusion there. Cristante has been shown a yellow card in the meantime. Well, it says 3-2. Roma back in front on the evening in this topsy-turvy Europa League encounter. It's the substitute Nikola Zalewski with the goal after really good work from David Santon over on the left-hand side. He pulled it towards the back post, volleyed it towards goal. It completely took a deflection off Alex Tellez, nutmegged David De Gea to make it Roma 3, Manchester United 2. Was the linesman overruled on this near side? Crossing from Karsdorp, lifted over. Corner's put back in. It comes to Mkhitaryan at the back post. Let's just have another look at the... Oh, they're not showing the replay of that. It's showing a shot instead from Cristante. Van der Beek now. By making a late charge forward. Here comes Van der Beek. Now Rashford. Maguire. Mata now. Has the ball taken off him. 8-5 on aggregate now to Manchester United, following that goal from Zalewski. Leicester on Tuesday and Liverpool on Thursday follows this for Manchester United. Both games at Old Trafford. Big few days in progress because they're going to have a big say on the race for the top four. Their own place is pretty much secure. You're not going to see many people doubting that, but the fact that they play Leicester, who a win for them would probably seal their place as well. Liverpool far from certain where they're going to finish the campaign. It's looking like after such a dominant title win in the 1920 season, 2021 campaign for Liverpool, chalk and cheese in comparison. Here is Rashford now down this near side. Rashford shoots from range. He's got that good technique, Marcus Rashford, where he can strike the ball and dips and swerves in front of goalkeepers. Makes it horribly awkward to deal with. Around the corner now from Zalewski. Ball taken off him, and Manchester United are coming forward. Where is Rashford heading? It's not exactly bursting forward, but it's effective enough. Fred, Rashford curls it well over. Well, so long as they can waste time up towards the whistle going, I'm sure Manchester United won't be bothered where the ball goes. Karsdorp. Loose touch there by Cristante. Van der Beek takes it off him. He's had a good game this evening, Donny Van der Beek. Matic up to Williams, who goes for goal. Makes a mess of it. Slices the ball into the final minute of the 90. Sliced it so far wide, in fact, that it wasn't a goal kick, it's a throw-in. So, silver linings. Better result than a goal kick. Manchester United trying to pen in Roma, but they do a good job of playing it away from them. Santon can't keep the crossfield ball in play, and it's going to be a throw-in now for Manchester United. Midway inside the Roma half as Paulo Fonseca stands and ponders what he's seen, not just tonight, but last week as well. A 13-goal thriller over 180 minutes. Not bad going. Four minutes of additional time. Here's Rashford. Matic. Bailly. Here's Williams. Now Fred. He got booked earlier on in this second half. Williams. Now Van der Beek combining with Williams. Doing well to keep hold of the ball, but Greenwood just has it taken off him. Plenty of academy prospects out there for Manchester United. Just trying to coast through to full time now. A minute of the 4 added has elapsed already. Fred. Williams making the run. He's going to slide in to try and get there. Giving away the free kick. Bringing down Ibanez. Going to be shown a yellow card by Felix Breich. The impetuousness of youth getting the better of Brandon Williams there. I'm not sure Solskjaer will be too fussed by that, given that he's unlikely to play a major role in the final. Still goalless between Arsenal and Villarreal. They have to throw everything forward now to the Gunners. Been an exciting end to that game. Been an exciting 90 minutes on its own here between Roma and Manchester United. Manchester United are going to lose the battle but win the war. Cristante. Pellegrini now. Influential player for Roma. Down the channel for Santon. Santon up against Williams. Oh, he runs it too far. It's going to be a goal kick. And Manchester United are going to play out this final minute in a calm manner, you imagine. Not been a vintage performance. They've shown some good parts. Cavani's finishing in particular. There are still things that they have to work upon, however, for next season. Have to sort out some of their defensive deficiencies. Tellez. Back to Maguire. Forward to Rashford now. Matic leaves it for Maguire. Chipped over to Greenwood. Van der Beek has it. Chipped over to Greenwood. Van der Beek has it on for Greenwood. Comes back to Johnny Van der Beek.